Hi, everybody. Pastor Robert Thomas here with our Director of Student Ministries, Jay Magnet. There's a lot of nervousness and anxiety to be found in the world today. We wanted to come and share some specific Bible passages that we turn to when things get tough. So, Jay, what are some things that you read in the Bible to help you find comfort in times that are hard?
In times when life has been difficult, I've gone to Habakkuk and Lamentations, both books in the Old Testament. Habakkuk is a minor prophet, and Lamentations is, to our understanding, is written by Jeremiah, and Lamentations is more poetic, whereas Habakkuk may not necessarily be, but both of those books have these authors who are crying out to God, asking for his help and asking for his guidance. And in both of those, you are reminded of God's love during that time. You're still reminded of him still being in control and that he is still good. So those are the two books that I gravitate towards, and they're pretty small. Lamentations is only 5 chapters, and Habakkuk is only 3. So they're very quick reads, but they have a lot of good nuggets in there.
So would you say that that helps you with your mindset or how you approach the situation, and it maybe informs how you pray?
Yeah, very much so. Mindset and actions. After reading Habakkuk, it definitely leads me into just being honest and vulnerable with God and not hiding anything from him in any of my prayers. I shouldn't be doing that anyways, but after reading that, it definitely makes me think back on my prayers and be more intentional and just being completely honest with him, because he already knows exactly where I'm at.
Right on. You can tell the personality difference there, because the couple of passages that I had picked out are not quite as abstract. And they're a little bit more straightforward. But I work with kids, so
Yeah.
that's my excuse.
You're good.
When I think of things that are comforting, a lot of the things that I try to think about are the stories in the Bible where God is in control, and maybe some of the things that people say about God in the Bible. And one of them that I wanted to share is from Exodus chapter 14. When Moses is leading the people and they're pinned against the Red Sea. This is a situation where they're totally out of control. This is a helpless people with no weapons and no armor, and they're up against an army from the country that they just left, and they're scared. And Moses says in chapter 14 of Exodus, verse 13, he says, Moses said to the people, "Don't be afraid, stand firm and see the Lord's salvation that he will accomplish for you today. For the Egyptians you see today, you will never see again. The Lord will fight for you, and you must be quiet." I think that that's an amazing reminder that God is the one who's in control, and God is the one who is doing all of these things on the earth. And the second passage that I have picked is from Psalm 46, and this is something that for years I have gone to for comfort. The title of the psalm in my Bible is "God is Our Refuge," and it says in verse 10, it says, "Stop your fighting and know that I am God, exalted among the nations, exalted on the earth." And then this last verse is a refrain that was repeated at the beginning of the psalm. And then here at the end, it says, "The Lord of armies is with us. The God of Jacob is our stronghold." And there's actually a song there's a couple of different songs that have taken this "Be still and know" refrain and made it into a song. One of them is called "Still," and you can find a recording by Hillsong. And then another one's super cheesy. It's by Stephen Curtis Chapman, called "Be Still and Know." And a lot of these things, it's comforting to me to know that I can be still, that God does not require my help to work on the earth, and that really what he wants me to do more than anything is he wants me to put my faith in him. And that is an action. That is something I have to surrender my right to worry, to surrender to all of the feelings that I'm feeling, and to just hand them over to God. So
That's awesome. That's awesome. If you guys have any suggestions on songs that comfort you in these times, or any books of the Bible that you go to, or specific passages, please comment below.